Hey, what's up, everybody? Y'all, I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been on here. So y'all bear with me. Yeah. So I know I haven't been really updating y'all what's been going on. So I'm going to after this I'm gonna insert the videos of what's been going on with me. It's now October 11th. It's been on the 16th. It'll be 2 months since my burn accident. Yeah, it's been a major setback. It really has been a major setback, and it's like I start going through every emotion I've ever went through. Just but thank God. God, I give you the praise and the glory. I made it. Y'all, I feel like I wanted to die. I'm just gonna say that. But I'm finna insert the clip. I'll probably insert some pictures as well of what it looked like when it first happened, and also show some clips of when it started healing and stuff like that. But thanks to everyone who called, who praying, who prayed and still praying, and just loving me and taking care of me, helping me through this process. Cause y'all, I don't think I would have made it without God's grace and mercy and my support that I have in my life. So yeah, y'all just stick around. I'm finna insert the clips on how it I don't know if I started from the beginning or what. So I really can't tell you what because I haven't really went back and watched over it. I just know I haven't picked up the camera and said anything since I think like 2 weeks after it happened, I think. So just stick around. I'm finna insert the clips now. Hey y'all, this your girl just Bunchie, and I just came on to give y'all a little update. I know many people don't know, but the reason I have not been posting is because I had a little accident with some fire. So I've been just trying to recover right now. It's been emotionally draining, but I have faith in God that I'm gonna be okay. I know I'm gonna be okay. But this happened on Tuesday. Today is Monday, so it happened last Tuesday. Went outside, decided to pour some gas on some trash, and I lit it. I lit the cardboard and I threw it over there, but it didn't ignite. So I was like, I'm not going over there. So I started walking away, and then all of a sudden I heard whoosh, and it sprayed me on my left side, from like up on my thigh on up to like my shoulder blade is where I got burned. And my poor mama was hollering, telling me I'm on fire, and I'm like, what? And then I didn't know it until I put my hand back there, and I kind of looked and I seen flames, but my hand nor my arm got burned. None of that got burned. It just like on the back right here. My leg didn't get burned, never like my thigh area, but yeah, I had to. She was like, just stop, drop, and roll. So I did that, but for some reason when I did it, the top part right here was still on fire. So I had to get down even more. I got 2nd-degree burns. So she took me to the emergency room. Then they ended up transferring me to Shands. I stayed there. So they was like, they really wanted my burns to try to heal themselves. So I didn't have to go to surgery. Thank God, because I didn't want to go. Y'all, when I tell you, I do not want to go to hell, because fire burning. I don't want it. I do not want it. That fire was cooking my black ass. It hurt. I had to get scrubbed at the emergency room, which cold water was my best friend. You hear me? Cold water was my best friend. Spray me down with the water. Spray me down with the water. Because when it happened, when I was outside, I told them to turn the water hose on. That water hose had so many kinks and crooks in it. Wasn't no water coming through. So I got up and I came in here and I turned the cold water on in the shower. Mom was like, no, you gotta go to the emergency room. I said, I don't want to go to the emergency room. I don't want to go. She said, you got to. She said, it look bad. And then I was like, okay. I turned that water off. Instant fire burning. I just said, give me whatever to put on. I don't even want no shoes on. Hopped in the car. I was back there. I asked God why. I said, whoever I offended, I'm sorry. I was like, but God forgive me. And I was like, and I almost passed out. But I was like, calm down. You're gonna be okay. Just breathe. But when they put me in the shower, they was trying to get the dirt and the grass out of my burns. That hurted like heck. So when they got done with that, they took me back to the room, and I believe they put either towels on me or gauze, and they like kept putting wet solution on them, and they was giving me pain medicine. And Mom was like, okay, if you go home, just know, like they're gonna give you, pills to take. It's not gonna act fast like if you get an IV. So I finally like, okay. When I got to Gainesville, they had to untape me. Where they had taped me at the hospital. Oh my God, why it felt like that tape was pulling off my skin. But everybody was so nice. And I was like, I understand. Just go ahead. Just do what you gotta do. So she'll pull the tape and she'll get her hand and just kind of like just do it like that, and that was fine. Once because I had to go to the Shins ER. So once they got all the tape off, they took pictures and stuff, and then they just left it open. I don't know, they wanted to let it stay open. She was like, are they sure? So once we got that done, then they took me to the burn unit. Y'all. They had me lay on this table. It was like a hard table with plastic over it. And they had like a shower thing in there. I got on that table. They gave me a pill. They gave me an injection in my IV. It had no effect. No effect whatsoever. Y'all, they was scrubbing and pulling skin off. Oh my God. I was like, Lord have mercy. Y'all, it hurted so bad. Once they got that done, then they kind of like put me in a contraption and stuff. Hold on, y'all, come back. Hey y'all, so I'm back. But I think I left off when I was when they had me in this room. And they had to scrub me down, make sure my wounds was clean. So I guess I had like blisters on my back and all back there. So I guess it was kind of like It felt like they'll poke and then they'll pull the skin off. And I guess the other areas where skin was need to come off, they did that. Then they start just like scrubbing it clean. And then once we was done with that, then they got me all bandaged up and put me on some socks. That's like, do you want to get in a wheelchair or do you want to walk to your room? I was thinking about all that pain I just went through, and they want me to sit down in a wheelchair. I was like, can I try to walk? But doing that, it was a good little ways to my room. By the time I got to my room and they got me laid down, I laid on my belly. They hooked me up to the monitors and everything. When I tell y'all, my back was on fire. My legs and my back was hurting. My legs was spasming and it was numb. I was like, oh my God. But they gave me some more medicine. It took me a while to go to sleep because you know they have to get your blood pressure and all that stuff. It was and this was like 3 something in the morning getting all this stuff done. Y'all, by me having to drop down on the ground and roll around in the dirt, that because my back already messed up, so that made that go out of whack. So now I'm dealing with the burn and my back, and it is mentally draining. But I just keep telling God, thank you, because this could have been worse. I could have went over there because it didn't ignite. I thought the fire was out on the cardboard. I could have went over there. And bent down, trying to push it on further, and then I would have been messed up all in my face. In the midst of it all, I kept saying, thank you, Jesus, because it could have been worse. It really could have been worse, and I just thank God that it wasn't. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I got in that car and I had to kind of, like, I didn't sit down, I was just bent over and just crying not to. I asked God, who did I offend? Who did I do wrong? Why me? Lord, forgive me. And then at some point I just changed and I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And I was like, I got this. I'm going to get through this. Oh my God, it was just burning. But, it was just like on fire. But they got me, they went and gave me some more medicine. And I guess the medicine that they was giving me while they was scrubbing me in the other room, it finally started to kick in. So then I went to sleep. I had an IV in my hand and an IV in my AC on the right. And they said my magnesium was low and my potassium was low. So I had 2 IVs going for that. And I think I just finally went to sleep. I had a very nice and fun nurse named Keisha. She was so nice, y'all. She was so nice. She I found that if I lay on my side and just have like I am now, if I lay on my side, it felt better. But I was laying on this arm and with where my IV was, it was kind of aggravating me. But on my side, that's where I found comfort, and I put a pillow in the back. She kept saying, girl, I wish you stopped laying like that. You scared me. I think you're going to fall out this bed. I say, no, Miss Keisha, I ain't going to fall out. And she kept, you made me nervous. So at some point, I don't know, cause every time I always be asleep when they bring me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, when they brought me dinner, Miss Keisha had to, Nurse Keisha had to put all the rails up. I had to try to figure out how to get the rail down. But when I was eating, I just left it up and I just kind of like leaned over and I was eating. But then I had to pee, and I said, I don't want to call her because I need this rail down to go to this bathroom. Yeah, and I sat there and fumbled with that thing for a minute, for about 5 minutes, and I finally got that bed rail down, and I went on to the bathroom. But yeah, everybody was super, super nice. Sympathetic. I was embarrassed over this whole thing. I've been just embarrassed, like, why? And I've done this before. I've used it before. I've done that I don't know how many times. But country life for you. Like I can't count how many times I've done this. And I don't, it's like when they whoosh, it sprayed the gas. It like the gas and fire just hit me on my left side. It's the weirdest thing ever. But I'm still grateful. I am grateful. They kept taking pictures of my back and everything back there. So they came in, when they first came and looked at me, they was like, we may have to do surgery because this part is what was on fire the longest. So they was like, it looked kind of deep. And I was like, oh Lord, I don't want no surgery. But they said, but we want to see. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll look and see how the progress is going. So right now the progress in the other areas is looking good. And I was like, okay. So when they came back, and y'all, I had to get another scrub down. I remember when it first happened, I liked the cold water. I liked it when they were putting that cold water on me. Y'all, when I tell you, they had to take all the gauze and stuff off. Some of the gauze hadn't stuck to my burn. So we was in the shower because I had to get a shower and everything, and they wanted to clean my wounds. So, y'all, that water hit my back. It felt like they was spraying alcohol on me. Oh my, I was like, not this again. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I think they gave me like 3 oxycodones. I think, is it oxycodone, whatever them things are. But they gave me a pill form because they came and gave me one because I was in pain. Then they came and gave me another one because they needed to do prep, because they needed to scrub me. Then they were just talking and everything, and then the girl gave me another one. So I was like, okay, well, I should be good. They said, well, they're going to wait like 30, 45 minutes. I said, I should be good. We're going, Nope. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. This hurted worse than when I got the second scrub down when I first got to the burn unit. And it was burning so bad, but we got it done. And then when we got all that done, I got dressed because they told me that I was going to be discharged because the doctor came in there. He said, I think you can heal. I think it'll heal itself. He said, but what we're going to do, we're going to let you go home. We're going to send you home with some supplies. And they put this tape on me. Said the only thing I have to do is, because they didn't want me to have to scrub every day. So the only thing I had to do was just change the gauze in case they got wet. So we got dressed, and she said, she told me after a while when I was discharged and everything, she told me to call my mama, tell them that they could come and pick me up. Y'all, they had to took them IVs out. I lay on my belly. That was the best nap ever. Because they ain't had no IVs or nothing. And all that medicine had kicked in on me, and I went to sleep. But the ride home went bad. I told her to bring me a pillow and a blanket. My dress was short, so I asked the man, can I keep the blanket that I had wrapped around me? I didn't want to show everybody my butt outside. But the ride home was good. The first night, it was very, very rough because I wanted to sleep on the other side of the bed instead of me sleeping on the outside of the bed. But recovery is going pretty well. That was last Thursday I came home. Today is Monday. The 22nd is my bud birthday. He is 5, y'all. But I feel a little better today. Mama gonna help me take a whole bath because I can't get in the shower. They told me I just gotta take a sponge bath. So about to do that in a little bit. I've been eating. They told me to eat a lot of protein, so I've been eating meat and cheeses and things. They got me some low carb wraps. I don't know if I'm supposed to be up on my feet or not, but I wanted curry chicken, so I asked Mama to help me. I made some curry chicken. I've been eating on that. No rice. I actually had the first time when I first made, I had it with a sweet potato. It was so good. I used Splenda, butter, and cinnamon. It was good. I've been drinking a lot of water. My auntie brought me some Gatorade. It was good. I don't even like Gatorade like that, but I actually like Gatorade now.